Electoral and Boundaries Commission (IEBC) has discouraged the National Assembly against enacting electoral laws in the run-up to the 2022 general election. However, IEBC Chairman Wafula Chebukati has warned of paralyzed operations ahead of the 2022 polls, decrying of insufficient and untimely funding from the government, with a deficit of 14.6 billion shillings in its 40 billion shilling budget. The Commission is nonetheless hopeful to register an additional 7 million new voters as mass voter registration exercise begins across the country.
These are the people.
With less than a year to the 2022 general election, the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission (IEBC) could be facing financial constraints in undertaking key operations to facilitate a tamper-proof election.
Bringing their fellow youth.
Speaking during an engagement forum with faith-based organizations in Nairobi, IEBC Chairperson Wafula Chebukati revealed that the National Treasury had only availed 26.4 billion shillings, leaving the electoral body with a 14.6 billion shilling deficit to attain a fully funded operational budget of 40.9 billion shillings.
Have more than 700 voters per polling station. We are now targeting to register, is it 6 or 7 million? 7 million? That will mean we shall increase our polling stations from the 40,883 we had in 2017 and to projected to be about 53,000 plus. Meaning we shall employ more people, so our wage bill will go up.
IEBC is on the 4th of October expected to launch a 30-day voter registration exercise, the Commission allocating 3 biometric kits to every ward to expedite the process. But questions over the practicability of the ambitious target of 7.2 million new voters in less than a year clouds the exercise. Since the 2017 general election, IEBC registered about 150,000 new voters, but the Chebukati-led commission has attributed the insignificant registration to small-scale constituency-based registration exercises as well as financial constraints.
The numbers have been low because it has been the office-based registration.
As a commission, we are aware that there are cases in court to challenge that date. However, there are no court orders hindering us in our preparations. We also note that as a country, we have had regular and periodic elections, general elections, since we got independence.
The circumstances under which election can be postponed is only in the case of emergency. And emergency is the emergency that is recognized in law in that circumstance is only when the country is at war. God forbid we are not at war, and we have not been at war since Kenya got independence. We have been an island of peace.
Chebukati has also blamed the National Assembly of failing to accord the electoral body legislative support in enacting some of the electoral laws spearheaded by the Commission.
The IEBC Amendment Bill, which deals with boundary delimitation, was submitted to Parliament on 20th May 2020. We haven't heard anything about it. The Election Campaign Finance Amendment Bill 2020 was submitted on 21st August 2020. We yet to hear anything. And then the Commission also prepared a general report on proposed electoral reforms in Kenya, the IEBC experience, which we submitted to both Houses of Parliament on 19th October 2020. And we're still hoping to get feedback from the relevant committees of Parliament.
As the Chebukati-led IEBC asks Parliament to defer amendments affecting its operations until the 2022 general election is concluded, religious leaders have been urged to encourage their congregants to register as voters to exercise their democratic rights.
And be able to...
Well, still on matters politics, Kirinyaga Governor Anu Mumbi